religious people always tend to give you some superficial, like the God created this, God made this, God, all this. In Greek mythology goes like there was earlier, there was nothing, there was a chaos. Like no, there was only chaos everywhere. And the origin of astrology definitely is from a caveman point of view, where he started something to notice.
Integrate this simple invocation is, now you are getting what, a simple sound, how to utter it, so much detail goes into, and only then you will actually get the real benefit of any mantra or anything you speak or utter. Only then you will experience something. See, Vedic science, whatever it has been developed, is so detailed and so minutely controlled, that, and it is also always result oriented. You say something, it should happen. It is not like okay, it will happen, it may not happen, something like that. No, it's very scientifically driven and made in a very particular order, and everything is taken so much detail and care. So I want you to keep this chant going on, okay, throughout the night. Before you go to sleep, you speak this once again. After getting up in the morning, you speak this once again, because this is something that is so fundamental, and so it can change the very very way you think, the very way you feel, and everything within your body. Because once you start noticing what you are how you are uttering, you will see a lot of compulsive behavior that you have, of compulsive talking, shouting, or maybe just uttering anything. It will just come down very drastically, because you are now consciously aware of what you are uttering. आप क्या क्या बोल रहे हो दिन में, जब वो साउंड आप 24/7 नोटिस करना शुरू करोगे, so automatically people have this a lot of people have this habit of speaking foul language and foul words, unnecessary. This all will just go down, because you are becoming conscious of how these sounds are functioning within you. Okay, and we'll throughout the course we will look into various aspects of sounds, but I just want you to keep this chant on before going to the bed, after waking up. Next whole week, you should every day you should just be doing this before going to bed, after waking up. Just repeat this chant. It should keep on vibrating within yourself until unless you will get it. You will get it what shanti means, because once you utter shanti, you will feel that whole system becomes very calm, very peaceful, very aligned. You will feel it, and I want you to experience that shanti. Only then you will be able to use it, right? Sometime when the external situations are not right, then you should have some tool to keep yourself balanced in a quiet place, okay, within yourself. So that is very important. Moving further, we will look into what we should start with. We will go into, okay, let's, so we are here to learn Jyotish, but before we learn, let's look at some perspective. दुनिया क्या कहती है ज्योतिष के बारे में, ज्योतिषी होना कितना एक तलवार की धार पे चलने के बराबर है. क्योंकि see, world is not accepting you, right? World is like totally rejecting. This is all bullshit, and all this stuff is made up pseudoscience, and every word is there. Okay, and how important for student of astrology it is when nobody is agreeing with you, and you have to stand out, and you have to put yourself out and tell that I am an astrologer. So this only way that you will be is the science, the value to the science will be. Okay, if you are clumsy, clousy, everybody will say, oh, that's he's she's not capable, or the very science is not very fruitful. But if you are very calm, composed, and very strong within yourself, whatever you speak, whatever you utter, they will hold it like a very valuable thing.
First thing that is, we will never talk about astrology to somebody who's not into astrology. Okay. So we will never try to uh, prove it to them how it works or how it works. You can never prove it. Okay. So सबसे पहले तो ये this ideology of proving somebody should be, you should drop it right here. You don't need to prove it somebody how it works. It, you just need to see if you can help them or not. If you can help them or not, that is fine. You're not here to change ideas or belief system of anybody. You're here It's just how profoundly you hold this subject and how profoundly it impacts you. That's just should be your concern. Rest, what world is doing, what not doing, it should not be your concern. The other thing that we are actively working on is the medical side of it. We are very, very much working upon how to bring back that essence of looking into medical astrology. And there is a lot of work that me and my sister have done in this regard because she is also an Ayurvedic doctor, and we are actively looking into how to incorporate both the sciences back together. It's not like it's first time we will be bringing it together, but essentially yoga, Ayurveda, and Jyotish were three pillars of the whole Vedic system it was building. So we are looking into it. It will take a lot of work, a lot of years to just to establish something. Uh, so that is one thing that we also try to bring it back. But where this is all coming from, that is now the question. Like, where did it all start with? See, as long as humanity knows, I want you to just imagine, like now, there is no home, no buildings, nothing. You're just on a like a plain grassland like a situation, or in a cave, and there is night, and there is no fire, anything like that. There are only bright stars upon you. Once you just imagine how beautiful it is in a very dark night, there's nothing you can see, just stars and moon shining upon you. Instantly, everybody will be curious, right? Everybody will be curious to know, to see, look at those stars, and they can try to do something, to figure out something. And this curiosity will rise up, like where do we come from, where do we go, how these all stars happen, how this planet happens, right? All this will definitely start coming into your mind. I think from there, origin of astrology definitely is from a caveman point of view, where he started something to notice beyond human understanding and noticing the pattern, how everything moves and everything. So one activity that I want you really to do is today. I don't know how much height you can go, but as much height you can reach, or maybe in the park or somewhere where you can just see the clear sky. Just go there and take a deep breath and just observe. Like just be observe the night sky. Just to see you are going to become an astrologer. So you at least should start looking at up the night. It may not be like no, you don't need to find meaning or try to find something. Just observe what is there. Okay? As an exercise, will you do it? Okay.
But Bombay sky, you cannot see anything. It's hardly you can make out one or two stars. It's in
Yeah,
my
I understand.
childhood we used to the whole sky used to be lit, but now there's hardly anything
Yeah,
visible.
I totally understand that. I was in Bangalore. I would wake up at 3 to just to see it, because by 3 everything just settles down. Then 3 it's like 3 4 it's very clear. So I think maybe you can make some more effort and see if at 3 or 4 can you see something, because it will be much beautiful. You can just appreciate like how vast it is, how big it is. Slowly, this exercise needs to be done on a like a very regular basis throughout the course. But I want you to make an effort, see if you can do it. Something like around 11, if you can go, or maybe early morning, like before 5. You will be able to see, because you this is the first step. Because until unless you really connect with them, with the stars, you will not get the like no, see it's like that salt. You cook a perfect dish without that salt, it will just waste. So I want you to connect with the stars and just see, observe. Don't try to make sense of it, anything. Just see how vast it is, how big it is. Okay, it's right top on your head. Okay, so one exercise I want you to do. So that is where the humanity started like looking into this pattern, sun, moon, any other stars and planet. Actually, you can actually see Jupiter, moon, and all the 9 planets, actually Saturn, everything with naked eyes. It's just people do have not spent enough time. They can actually with naked eyes you can see with that is Saturn, that is Jupiter, that is Mars. Even I have seen them all with my naked eyes. I've never used a telescope just to see them, but you just knew, okay, these are planets and these are stars. But the question is, where did it all start with? Where, like, now, where always this humanity has this question, and once a humanity has a question, the religious people will come into picture because they need to give a lot of like the answer, and religious people always tend to give you some superficial like the God created this, God made this, God all this, like now God woke up and there was light, all this creation is just to settle the curiosity. But as a seeker you should never settle with those stories, because those stories are something that is just to settle the masses, but you are not right now into the masses thing. You are out of masses now, because whatever masses consider as normal, you are now going into other territory of like a different thinking, different perspective, and different viewpoint.